Hello, welcome. Charlotte here. This is a prenatal yoga video for a lot of girls in my family. There are 4 girls right now in my family who are all pregnant. Hi, Kate, Barbie, Michelle, and Rachel. I was gonna send y'all videos, but I figured, well, why not make a video? And that way we can, kind of connect since we all live in different cities. And hopefully my goal is for this to make y'all feel more comfortable in your last stages here. I know a lot of y'all are on that tail end right now, so no worries if you haven't been doing anything yoga wise at all. This will be very basic and beginner friendly. Of course, if something doesn't feel right, you obviously have the choice to come out of it if you need to. Maybe just go on to the next exercise that we do. But I promise any movement you do, should definitely help. Breathing, obviously a big factor when it's that time to push. So the breathing is the most important thing you could focus on. And not only for that time, but even right now, if at the tail end, maybe you're just feeling like a little anxious, really want it to just get this baby out of me. Or stressed out about it. So all the more reason to take care of yourself in these last stages before you take care of this other human being. And you all have another human being you take care of right now. So I'm here to tell y'all, just don't forget about yourself. Don't forget about yourself. You deserve this time to relax, just pause, put all your other responsibilities to the side just for a moment. Just for the next 45 minutes to an hour. And then it's like a recharge, hitting that reset button. So then when you do go back into those responsibilities or chaos or whatever surprises come your way, you'll be able to face it hopefully with a little bit more calm and patience. So that's the whole idea. So I hope y'all enjoy this. We'll take it slow and steady. Like I said, if you need to come out of something at any time, please do. Or if your doctor advised you not to do some things, listen to them. And even though, I haven't gone down this train yet, down this road, I've worked with a lot of pregnant women who were in my classes, and my mentor, Allie, she was doing yoga up until the day she popped. So, it's definitely a wonderful thing to do. All the pregnant ladies I've spoken with said it really helped them during and after, so that the recovery was so much easier to bounce back from. And those who didn't do anything, when they tried to afterward, it was definitely a little harder. So, all the more reason to start now. It's never too late to start. So, I have a couple of props here. Don't worry if you don't have all of these at all. Maybe down the road you get them. I have a blanket. I'm sure you'll have lots of blankets at home. So you can just kind of fold one up, or maybe a towel about that thick. I have 2 blocks, yoga blocks. Dog chewed this one up. Not Lando, another dog. But if you don't have blocks, then you can use like 2 big books, like really thick books. Those will work just fine. And then I have this yoga bolster. This thing is amazing. Trust me, it'll be your best friend. Basically, you lie on it in different ways and it just supports your body weight. It's amazing. Get one. Yoga bolster, Amazon, like 25, 30 bucks. So, all right, so let's get started. If you want to set the mood, that usually helps too. I just have a candle back here lit, so maybe you do that, or get your diffuser with essential oils. I have lavender right here. That's always, a go-to for calming. So you can maybe diffuse that or place them into your palms, give it a good whiff. Maybe you're in a dark room or darker room, so you can kind of cut out the light for a second so you can really just focus, be by yourself for a second. So take your time to get situated, be in your pajamas, socks. It's a little cold here today, so I'm comfy in my pajamas. So take a moment to set the mood. It definitely helps. If you've ever seen Knocked Up, when, you know, she's about to have the baby and she's in the bathtub, and then Seth Rogen comes in and she tells him, just don't yell, just don't yell. You know, if the baby's born in a stressful environment, then it's cursed to have a stressful life. You know, she's like, make it a calming environment. So that's the idea here too. And then once you get settled, if you have a mat, you can use a mat or maybe a carpeted area, you know, somewhere where you're comfortable. You can do that. And with the essential oils too, the only one I've heard mainly that pregnant women, or even really after, is peppermint, that you should not use. It actually decreases your milk supply, I believe, for breastfeeding. So peppermint's really the main one to stay away from, but all the other ones should be fine. All right, so we're gonna start seated, and I would recommend, for help with your low back, to sit on something. So you might sit on your book, block, or get your blanket or a couple of blankets and sit on top. Then instantly you'll feel your hips higher than your knees. This will help open your hips a lot better, take pressure off your low back. So we prevent that rounding. And finding your comfortable seat there on your blanket or block. You can have your ankles crossed or one foot in front of the other. So just kind of see what feels good for your feet. Good. And then we'll just start to take a couple shoulder rolls. Roll your shoulders up to your ears. Breathe in. Back and down. Breathe out. Shoulders up. Breathe in. Back and down. Breathe out. Good. That's it. 2 more. Inhale. And exhale. 1 more. Start to close your eyes. Inhale. And exhale. Good. And then just settling here. Notice the space between your ears and your shoulders. And take a couple of nice, easy breaths in through the nose and out through your lips, almost like you're going to blow out a candle. Or blow through a straw might be a better description. In through the nose and out through the lips. Good. 2 more times. In through the nose and out through the lips. One more. Slow breath in. Long breath out. And feel free to do that a few more times if you need to. Or maybe you just start to breathe in and out through your nose. So we use the breath as our anchor to just get centered, come into the present moment. Let go of everything else. Just for now, your only job, your only responsibility is to be aware of your breath. Feel your breath. Hear your breath. Be with yourself. And this little human being inside you. Let go of everything else. Just notice what it feels like to inhale. What it feels like to exhale. Just noticing. Notice what parts of the body move when you inhale. Maybe you notice the ribs and chest gently expanding. And then maybe you start to notice the chest and ribs fall and relax as you exhale. Creating a tall spine as you breathe in. And then just sinking deeper into this moment as you breathe out. I'm going to invite you to bring your left hand to your heart, your right hand to your belly. And then feel free to make some slow meditative circles on your belly. I'm sure you'll do this quite often. Just really connecting to your baby and to your heart, both of them connected. And I heard somewhere too to go in a counterclockwise position. I'm not sure why, but counterclockwise. And the energy centers in our spine, that's actually the, they're like wheels in our spine. They actually go in a counterclockwise position. So I'm sure that has something to do with it. As you're breathing in, just know that you're breathing in. As you're breathing out, know that you're breathing out. As you're breathing in, know that you're breathing in. As you're breathing out, know that you're breathing out. And maybe start to slow the circles down just a little bit, so it's almost in slow motion. And then your palm rests in the center of the belly. And we'll take a slow breath in through the nose. Open your mouth, exhale. And bringing your hands back to your thighs, your knees. And gently blink the eyes open. Just notice how you feel from a few minutes of breathing. And we'll turn the head to the right, inhale. Back through center, exhale. Inhale left. Exhale center. So I'll be like a mirror to y'all. Inhale right. Exhale center. One more. Inhale left. Exhale center. Bring your right ear to your right shoulder for a neck stretch. If you want a little more, you can take your left finger pads to the earth next to you. If not, just keep your hand on your thigh. If you want a little more, maybe you take your right hand, hold the side of your head, and give it a very gentle tug. And nothing crazy, just go until it feels good, perhaps interesting. And then maybe start to move your head, your chin down toward your right shoulder. Take a breath there. And maybe move your head back to center and then tilt it back at the front of your neck, side of your neck. Take a breath. Good, relax your shoulders, exploring any other areas that feel good to you. I like to imagine tension flowing down my arm and out through my fingers. Just using your imagination, having that kind of extra intention behind the stretch or the movement can make all the difference in the world. And with each exhale, just releasing any tightness. Take one more breath. And then slowly start to bring your chin towards your chest. Bring your hands back down. And then open and close your mouth a few times. No one can see you. Wiggle your jaw, stick your tongue out. Make funny faces. Clench your jaw a lot. Oh, I know I do. Good. Shoulders up to your ears, breathe in. Drop them hard, breathe out. Inhale, out through the mouth. 2 more. 1 more. Let it go. Good. Bring your left ear to your left shoulder. Maybe you instantly feel this side different than your other side, which is fine. We all have a side that's wonkier. Then maybe take your right finger pads to the earth next to you, if you would like to. Or left hand can hold the side of your head and give it a little tug, creating this line of energy from the crown of your head all the way down your arm and into your fingers. And then breathing in and out. It's all in the breath. The breath gives life, gives us life obviously into the postures. If we weren't breathing right now, we'd probably just tense up even more. I'm just grateful for our breath. And moving your head however you would like. Your chin could go down towards your right shoulder. Maybe you tilt the head back. Maybe you feel an area you didn't even know you had. Just letting it go. Relax your shoulders, upper back. Relaxing the face. 1 more inhale. Let tension flow down your arm. Exhale. Good. Bring chin towards your chest. Lift your head up. Good. Shoulders up to the ears. Inhale. Open mouth. Drop your shoulders. Exhale. Inhale up. Let it go. 1 more. Good. This one, interlace your fingers behind your head. Get the back of the neck. First, press your head into your hands. Open your elbows really wide like wings. Gently squeeze your shoulder blades together. You might open your throat some. Inhale. And then gently close it on your exhale. Chin to chest. Hug your elbows really close together. They don't have to touch. Maybe they do. But focus on the spreading of your upper back. Breathing into the back of your neck here. Let gravity do the work for your head. Breathing slowly for 3. Breathing for 2. And 1. Gently lift your head, lift your elbows. Release your hands all the way down. Good. We'll do 1 more thing here. Come into a nice side stretch. Really 2 more things, I lied. Take your left hand to the side. So if you need to switch your legs a little bit, you can, just to get re-comfortable. And then take your left hand to the side, right arm on top of your right ear. Again, I'm like a mirror to y'all. Inhale, press back up, both arms high. Exhale, switch sides. Inhale through center, shoulders are relaxed, tall spine. Exhale, lean. Press your right hip down, then extend your fingers. Good. Inhale through center. Exhale. Left hip presses down, extend the fingers. Inhale, center. Exhale, we'll hold this side. Bend your left elbow. This will take your shoulder out of your ear, creating space. And then extend through the fingers. Lift your heart towards the sky as you press your right hip towards the floor. And we're not forcing anything or creating tension. Finding space, expansion, release with each breath we take. So exploring that for 3 more breaths. Maybe you're gazing up or down at your hand to see what feels good for your neck. Good, 1 more breath in into the right side body. Exhale it all out. Good, inhale, we press up, both arms to the sky. Exhale, switch sides, lean it on over. Again, bend your right elbow to relax your right shoulder. Lengthen through fingers, soften the left shoulder. Good, and then go until you feel, again, just a nice sensation through the side, maybe the side of your low back. And then breathe into your ribs. Think about sending breath into your ribs, your left lung. It's your only job right now. 3 more breaths, breathe into that left lung. Heart lifted, find a gaze. Maybe you close your eyes, really feel it. And then we'll take 1 more breath here for good measure. Release all your breath out. Good, then inhale, we'll press up. Palms meet, exhale, bring your hands through heart center. Inhale, sweep your arms high. Gaze at your hands, exhale, hands to your heart. 1 more, inhale, stretch tall. Exhale, hands to your heart. Beautiful, and then finding a simple twist here. Taking your right hand to your left thigh, turn the palm out. This will help open your shoulder. Left hand behind you. So mainly with yoga and being pregnant, the thing you want to avoid is deep twists. If it's just a simple twist, it's fine, as long as it feels good too. But deep twists, and then obviously lying on your belly, or deep back bends that could, stretch your belly too much. But other than that, I mean, you can really do almost anything and everything. So taking this twist very gentle, very gently. Think of spreading your collarbones like you have a ruler across them. Press the back of your hand into your thigh. Use your back fingertips or palm to help lift up through the spine. And then take a deep breath in. And a little breath, or a long breath out, and twist a little bit. And we think of twisting from our mid-back, upper back, and chest, not the low back. Inhale, grow tall. And then a little twist, exhale. If it feels okay, you might turn your head to the left. Maybe gaze over your left shoulder. Take 1 more inhale. And fully exhale. Turn your head and neck. Exhale, untwist. Good. So again, if the twist does not feel right for you, maybe you just skip this part. Right hand behind, and then take the back of your left hand into your thigh. Use the back hand like an extra spine to grow tall. Everything in yoga is about length, space, expansion, unblocking things. Press the back of your hand into your leg, grow tall, breathe in, and then twist as you breathe out. Again, go nice and gentle. Slow down the beginning of your inhale. And then lengthen your exhale. Spread the collarbones like there's a ruler across them. 2 more breaths. Nice and easy. Maybe gaze over to the left, to the right, or over your right shoulder. 1 more breath. And then turn your head and neck around. Exhale, gently untwist. Inhale your arms to the sky 1 last time. Exhale, hands to your heart. Good, and then from here, we're gonna find a tabletop position on hands and knees. So you can transfer off of your prop. Take your time to get there. You can use your blanket as extra cushioning if you'd like for your knees, just to find that extra support. And then we'll find our shoulders over our wrists and knees under our hips. So see that alignment in your body. Stack all the joints, spread the fingers really wide. And I wanted to mention too, it doesn't matter if you breathe in through your nose, out through your mouth, or in through your nose, out through your nose, just whatever feels good and comfortable to you. Typically in yoga, we do in and out through the nose because your nose is like a filter. So it just filters out crap. But again, whatever will help calm the mind. Spread the fingers wide. Simple cat-cows here. We'll lift our heart, lift our tailbone, feel your shoulders draw back, a little squeeze of your shoulder blades. Again, breathe in. And then start to curl your tailbone under, and then bring chin to your chest, puff your upper back. Inhale back into cow. Open the heart through your arms. Little squeeze of the shoulder blades, like there's a pencil between them. Exhale, curl the tailbone under. That might feel good for your low back. Chin to chest, let your head be really heavy. And then just going through these cat and cows with your breath. Use the inhale to come up. And the exhale to curl like a cat. Chin to chest, puff your upper back. Good, continue. I'm gonna put my hair up, but continue. Take about 3 more on your own. You could close your eyes if you want to. And again, just notice sensations in your spine. What feels good or interesting. Connecting to your body. Creating that space. With every inhale is that chance to, find inspiration to breathe in the things you need. And with each exhalation is a chance to release what you don't need. Or maybe you're giving something out into the world. There's all these deeper meanings behind these postures and behind the breath. Good. After your last cat-cow here, take a child's pose. Your knees will come wide, big toes touch behind you, hips to your heels. And then take your arms out, forehead to your mat. If your forehead does not touch the mat, elbows out wide, stack your hands or fists, forehead on your fists or your hands. And then with your forehead resting on something, close your eyes. Again, let your hips be heavy towards your heels. Again, this might feel really good. This should feel good for your low back. And take 3 long breaths, however feels good to you. Sending your inhale into the back body, the back ribs, the low back. And then exhale, sink a little heavier into the posture. Good, one more cleansing breath in. And relaxing breath out. And then hands forward, we'll slowly come up and find our tabletop pose again. Very nice. Good, then from here, I'm going to take my blocks or take your books, bring them onto the mat and slide the right foot forward into a low lunge. So however you need to get there, take your time. You might swing the leg around. Frame your foot with your blocks or books, or your hands could just be on the floor too. So if that feels okay, you could definitely do that. And then I'm gonna take that left knee, maybe scoot it behind me a little bit more until you feel a stretch in your left thigh. So if that's too much, just bring the knee up a little closer. You can go until you feel, again, that interesting, feel-good sensation. Blocks on either side of your foot or your hands. If you're using books, again, find the height that works best for you. We want to think about a long spine, open chest, relaxed shoulders, pressing our feet down into the mat or floor. Take 3 deep breaths here into your left thigh. Good, really releasing any tension on your exhales. Relax your jaw. Nice and easy. One more breath in. And a full breath out. Good, and keeping your right hand on your block or the floor, take your left arm to the sky. So now I'm doing the same ones, same hands, same legs y'all are doing. Good, then just opening the chest here, lift out of your right shoulder. So really kind of press down a little bit with the right hand. Find space, spread your top fingers. Take a big breath in, gaze up. And then exhale, gently release. From here, we're gonna straighten this front leg. Hips back, slide your heel forward, and then flex your toes up. And I'm gonna bring my blocks back a little bit. So again, finding the height of the blocks or books that works for you, or no blocks at all. If you're open, a little more open in the hamstrings. And then press your right heel down, flex the toes. Again, open chest, long spine. So notice if you're kind of turtle backing here, find the length. The more you find the length, the deeper your stretch will be. The more blockages that will be unblocked. Take 3 deep breaths into your hamstring here. Perhaps folding a little deeper or closer towards your leg, even if it's just a centimeter. It doesn't have to be a lot at all. Think heart towards your foot. Right booty cheek is reaching up towards the sky energetically. One more inhale. And fully exhale. And then slowly come back, bend your knee. I'm going to slide this foot back. And then bring our blocks to the side. And then bring our shoulders over our wrists again. Knees will touch. You might walk the knees back just a little bit. And then lower your hips to the right, look to your left. You'll feel this on the side body, maybe the outer hip. Use your core to come back through center. Go gentle, inhale, lower your hips to the left, look to your right. Exhale, nice and easy. To the right, inhale, look to your left. Use strong arms, exhale back through center.